What's up, YouTube? Back at it with another video. Look, we got us some true crime. It say her parents discovered that their daughter is a mass killer. Like what? Like mass killer? Like shit? Like going dummy? Bruh, we gotta see the parents' reaction. First of all, I hope they say something about the killings and shit. I want to know what's going on. But yeah. Before we get into this video, man, you know I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn them post notifications on, sit back, relax, fire up one of them things, and let's do it.
Babe, what'd they tell you? Nothing. Okay, choose life flight in here. Yeah.
This is Natalie and John Shirilla, the parents of Mackenzie Shirilla. Just hours earlier, they were informed their daughter was involved in a devastating car accident and that she was transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital. However, what they're about to hear from this officer will change the course of their and Mackenzie's life forever.
Okay. No. You want to sit down?
Their daughter ain't ugly though.
Progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Oh.
Mackenzie's boyfriend, Dom Russo, as well as their friend Davion, were pronounced dead after the crash, making Mackenzie the suspect of a potential double murder. However, police had their doubts. Most assumed that this was simply the result of a tragic accident on Mackenzie's behalf. But as the investigation would progress, dark and disturbing secrets would reveal this was clearly much more than just an accident.
Okay, I'm thinking just an accident.
Like, you think I'm joking.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
I told you she looked toxic. The bitch is insane. And there's a lot of y'all gotta stop fucking these women raw, man, or just stop fucking them, because man, some of these motherfuckers is crazy. Like if she giving you the red flag that she crazy for real, not just cause I'm crazy. She said, even if she said, don't fuck with her. Just cause she said it. If she giving you a sign, bro, leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. Try to escape before it's too late.
Around 1 a.m. on July 31st, 2022, Mackenzie, Dominic, and Davion were at a house party in their local...
That look like a friend group, don't it? Don't she look crazy. This bitch look toxic. Yeah, she the bitch that walk around school acting bougie and shit, but she really done got ran through a little, low-key got ran through. But then she's like, when you get to her, she like to act bougie. You're like, girl, stop playing. You just let the homie Dominic get it. But you act like you still in love with him? Then why you let Ray get it in? You know, she play it like hard to get, but she really not hard to get, but she kind of hard to get, but it ain't hard to get it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Davion, man, he just be chilling, playing games and shit. Wanted to go hang out with his friends that end up getting a little bit more cooler than him, but he's still cool, but he a nerd. That nigga just player, pipper player. He smoke weed, chill to himself. Might talk shit, might not. He be chilling. Came and ruined my nigga life.
Town. They decided to let loose during this party and get extremely high on throughout the night, something Mackenzie had a regular tendency of doing.
Mushroom.
At roughly 2 a.m.,
I thought
Mackenzie
he said meth. I was thinking everything with an M. He said mushrooms, but he ain't talking about meth. It was too many lights. And not die. Oh, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is nuts. Nut butters.
Mackenzie had a regular tendency of doing. At roughly 2 a.m., Mackenzie approached the host of the party, Kelly, and asked if she wanted to take acid with her and Davion. This was a strange confrontation from Mackenzie, since Kelly had never even heard her talk about acid, let alone use it. Kelly denied the offer, and Mackenzie, Dominic, and Davion left the party shortly after. Dominic then drove them to another friend's house where they just relaxed and watched South Park for the rest of the night. Everything was normal. It seemed like a regular night out for some college kids. And at precisely 5 a.m., the group left and went to drive back home. Here, Dominic's friend Davion asked if he could get a ride home, but Mackenzie insisted they were in a rush and couldn't.
She already crazy, and then she do drugs. So them wear downs. Oh, she probably nuts. Oh. Fuck, that's probably what it was. On them wear downs, that's why if you don't open this motherfucking door, Because when she high, she be calm like, I love you, stop, just come over, want to see me, da-da-da-da. As soon as I come down, open the fucking door. I need my drugs. Where's my Adderall? This bitch crazy.
However, Dominic told Mackenzie to relax and let Davion hop in the back of the car, a decision that would forever seal their fate. The drive started out as normal, and both Dominic and Davion dozed in and out during the ride. However, suddenly, Mackenzie takes a different route, one that leads completely opposite of Davion's house, one that, just a few days earlier, she spent hours circling around, and without any hesitation, she stepped on the gas. Going over 90 miles per hour, Mackenzie flew past street cameras, and just out of the camera's view was a large brick building, and Mackenzie was heading straight towards it.
What?
Mackenzie miraculously survives the crash, barely, but still breathing. The others were killed instantly. The crash would remain unknown for 45 minutes until a local Samaritan spotted the wreckage and called Strongsville police, who quickly reported to the scene. This footage has been given exclusively to Dr. Insanity by Strongsville police. Viewer discretion is advised.
That bitch was nuts.
No one's breathing. Bust that window out.
Alright.
Oh my god. Who can hear my voice? Who's in here? Drivers. Oh shit, man. Hey. This is bad, guys. She's alive. We gotta get her out. Here, alright. Reach up and unlock this.
Let me see your knife. Let's cut this thing out.
Yeah, God keeping you alive for a reason. Yo ass finna suffer. Oh my God. You finna have some karma that's so goddamn crazy it's not gonna make no sense, nigga. Oh my God. Like you killed them people. You tried to kill yourself. Bitch, how you kill everybody and didn't even finish the mission? You couldn't get nothing done. It's because you had tolerance for drugs. You didn't know you had tolerance for death? Yeah. Bitch, now you finna go through pain for the rest of your life. Double life. You just took 2 lives.
Sarge, we're good to try to get her out? Dude, I don't know if we can there. Let's see if we can get some IDs, guys.
24, go ahead.
You look younger. Oh yeah, they're all pretty young.
Damn, pulling it out is probably crazy.
This is the worst I've ever seen.
I don't feel anything.
Body's probably like,
Oh
my God.
Her stomach's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Her stomach what?
She's breathing. I saw her stomach. Her stomach's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We got 2 that are gone.
Yeah.
When police realized Mackenzie somehow survived this wreck, they got medics and firefighters on the scene immediately to try and
That
keep
bitch
her
was high off
alive.
that dope,
I
so
mean,
it had her
either
heart still beating.
She's drunk or high, or she just isn't from here, was going way too fast and didn't know what the road ended. It looks like they even went off the road up there.
They did.
But I mean, if you're hitting a building that hard, I just can't believe all the people that work up here, that are up here all night long, no one heard.
They're in factory type settings.
Yeah, well.
And it's dark over there.
That's insane though. Once they get her out, I'll go over to this building because I think there's a camera on the front of that
At
building.
least them boys was asleep.
I don't know
like,
if
at
it's
least they
working,
didn't
but I can only
what you
ask.
doing?
As
They would've
authorities
definitely,
worked
like,
to
put
save
her in a
Mackenzie,
chokehold or
the man
some
who
shit.
initially called 911 to report the incident arrives on the scene
jumped
to
out the
give
car.
his side of the story.
I was the one that called it in.
You called it in?
Yeah, I saw it. I was coming back from breakfast.
Okay.
And I pulled up to the corner there.
Okay.
And
We
saw
appreciate you giving us a call.
Yeah. Someone in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So.
That's a bummer. I didn't want to get stuck, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Right. No, I appreciate you giving us a call. Absolutely
crazy.
appreciate it.
They fucking were hitting it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously. And I saw that front end
They definitely hit it hard.
destroyed.
Right.
All right, well, what a way to start your Sunday. I guess better than theirs, huh?
Right. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
It's clear the driver was recklessly speeding before hitting the building, so police are quick to collect evidence and figure out the names of everyone in the car and what truly happened leading up to the crash.
Grab everything over here. We'll just take it back to the property room.
You want me to just take the whole bag?
Yeah, throw it all in there. Anything relevant?
Got them backwoods in there.
Power up, 2 phones. One's dead. Is there anything else over here? Rest in peace, buddy.
No, I definitely did not
Holy smokes.
want to have that job.
Okay.
Was that dope?
How old is Dominic Russo? 17?
Damn.
19? All right, guys, I'm turning off. I think that's it. I don't see anything else. You? All right.
Inside the car, police identified all the suspects and found multiple bags of weed and other marijuana devices in Mackenzie's bag, as well as psilocybin mushrooms. Thankfully, Mackenzie survived after being transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital. Her parents were called to inform them of the incident, and they rushed to the hospital. Unfortunately for them, all they knew was that Mackenzie was in an accident, and this officer is going to have to break everything to them.
Dave, what did they tell you?
Nothing.
Okay, she was life flighted here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Okay. No. You want to sit down?
Oh my God.
Wait, do you say this? Progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
I don't know whether, but there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know a Jacob?
Dom?
No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we can deal with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving the vehicle, okay?
Who was that? Jacob and who?
I think, what's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
What's his relation to you? Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
She definitely killed him.
What? Are you kidding me?
That bitch is nuts. Bro, she got that mad. First of all, I don't think nobody can make you that mad to you gonna kill somebody, kill their friend, and yourself. Like, what the fuck? And you didn't even die like that way too? Like, I'm finna rack this bitch right into a wall. Oh my God, bro. And they instantly died in their sleep. So that mean what, you gave them some Xans or something, or they got too high and they fell asleep? Oh my God, that bitch is nutter butters. She finna have a horrible life.
It's right now, it's an ongoing investigation. Speed is definitely a factor. So are drugs.
Dom is dead? Dom is dead? Is that what you're saying to me? Look at me. Is Dom dead?
There's always a way for me to say anything right now, man. This is a serious situation.
Dom with Curly. It's the same Dom, maybe it's a different Dom.
And her parents love him too. That's why they've been mad.
No, I love it. We're gonna keep it that way for. Okay, she's getting worked on now. Okay.
That's wicked, bro.
Hey, so she's not gonna be up for a long time. She's in surgery. Oh God, help me! All right, I gotta talk to you one more time. Just gonna let you know where we stand as a police department. Okay, where we stand today. Okay. Full transparency here. There's drugs in the car. She had a bag of mushrooms on her and a scale. Full transparency, guys. I'm sorry, I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. Okay. Drugs in the car.
So she was awake but not awake, so she was
In and out of consciousness.
She was hot. The mushrooms like
in the vehicle.
Damn. So if you ever took mushrooms, you know life feel like off them bitches. Definitely when you tripping for real. It like I did that shit once. Went to my sister's house. I ate some mushrooms before. This is when I like first tried the shit. I ate some mushrooms. I'm like, man, I don't feel it. I'm finna go to my sister's house and smoke a blunt with her. I'm chilling over there, boom, bam, and nigga, like, I just remember like getting like hot. Like, it's getting hot in here, y'all. Like, shit. And I was sitting there, my hands was sweating like a bitch. Like, oh, fuck. And I was looking at my sister. It felt like my sister was just doing this at me the whole time. But every time, like from my peripheral, it was like she was doing this the whole time. But every time I look at her, she was just sitting there over there watching TV, chilling. So I'll be chilling. The whole time I was watching TV, I'm thinking about everything around me. And behind the TV was like these lights coming out. And I remember I kept seeing my sister stare at me, but she wasn't looking at me at all. So I look at her, I'm like, nigga, you got lights on your TV? Nigga, it's lights behind your TV. And she was like, yeah, my mama got them built in. I was like, oh, fuck. So that's the beginning of it. When I walk, I was like, man, I gotta go home, bro. I think I'm finna start tripping. I walk outside. When I walk outside, bro, the motherfucking walkway was so goddamn long to my car, and the wind was hitting me, so it felt like you know when like you in a movie and it's like cars is fast and it's like that's what it felt like. And I was just walking to the car, but it felt like I was flying to that motherfucker. And when I got in the car, all the shrooms, bro, if they good, bro, nigga cannot control that motherfucking car. I'm telling you, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, this is what happened. I think they done hit me, y'all. But I was in the car by myself, but it felt like somebody was in there with me. I think it was God. It had to be. It had to be the Lord himself. But nigga, I was driving that motherfucker like, oh shit. And I'm talking. I'm trying to hit corners, bro. And man, I'm telling you, I'm going like 15, 20 miles per hour. It felt like I was going like 60, nigga. So for that being said, her to go 90, she knew she was going so fast, she thought she was going to be like, bing, blackout, and then just be in a whole nother dimension. She was thinking some other shit, but she knew she was trying to kill us. But so she hit that bitch 90. If she would, man, she thought she was going about 120. Everybody's going to die. She wasn't going to feel nothing. No. You're dead. You're dying. Yes, you're dying. You're not dying. You're alive.
I know she has a severe leg injury. Like I said, she was speaking, and she had her seatbelt on.
The fact that Mackenzie was wearing her seatbelt while her passengers Dominic and Davion were not raises questions about her intentions. This detail suggests potential premeditation, as she might have anticipated the crash and taken measures to protect herself, indicating awareness of the impending danger.
Yeah, that would probably save her
Or
life.
just the fact that when niggas get in the back seat, they don't put their seatbelt on.
I don't believe the others did.
When breaking tragic news to the victims' families, police are trained to try and comfort the family as much as possible. While the Shirillas are clearly heartbroken, the officer did a good job of calmly explaining the situation and reassuring them that they know their daughter is alive and well. However, for the family of Dominic's, the task would be much more devastating, and they'll have to tell Dominic's father everything. Keep in mind, he currently doesn't even know his son was involved in an accident, let alone deceased.
Go ahead, take a seat. So,
You know what time it happened at?
no, we don't. Right now, what we do know 100% is somebody called it in, somebody passing by at around 6:15, 6:30.
Called in, what, the car was just smashed somewhere?
Yeah, so what it appears that happened is they were going westbound on Progress from Pearl Road. They went...
Right here in Strongsville?
Yeah, in Strongsville. That business that's right on Alameda, right where Progress ends, that's dead ends right there. They hit that building. They hit the sign out front, and then they hit the building.
Would they fall asleep at the wheel or something?
Don't know.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
So 2 kids are dead, my son's dead, another kid's dead, and
Go
the
ahead.
girl's in the hospital?
She's in surgery right now.
Oh my God, huh, Chris?
I mean, another family member or a friend or anybody that you might want to call.
That's crazy.
No, this is a nightmare. Is somebody called in at 6:30 in the morning?
Between 6:15
6:15, 6:30, yeah.
Came upon it, passing it by.
Yeah.
He's so in shock, he can't even cry. He don't know what's everything, like what. He can't believe it or nothing, bro.
She was in her car?
It was in Mackenzie's car, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is she gonna make it or you guys don't know?
We right now we don't know. She's in surgery right now, so we don't know. So.
A few weeks after the incident, Mackenzie left the hospital and returned to her normal life. She thought everyone concluded the crash was the result of a brutal accident and
She
returned
was
to
selling strong. She had that scale. That bitch was a trapper. Oh my goodness, get in that Mugando, all them damn fives up. But yeah, she was just your young, typical little. She white, but she was not white. She wasn't them type of white. She wasn't the white people that grew up with having it, you know, and all that. Her daddy probably was messing around with that mess around, and she got into shrooms and was like, I'm gonna start selling these. I know people that like them at her school, and she started getting money and started liking the money. That's what it was. But this bitch, you forgot that she schizophrenic bipolar. You can't be out in the streets doing shit like that when you got problems and shit. You out here drinking and taking drugs, bitch, when you got serious problems. You gotta live a certain life when you got certain problems, I'm telling you.
Her normal life. She thought everyone concluded the crash was the result of a brutal accident and nothing further. It was even reported Mackenzie and her mother had applied to a Los Angeles modeling agency and had fully moved past the incident. What's even more disturbing is, on the Halloween of 2022, Mackenzie went to her first party since the crash. And her Halloween costume? A detailed corpse with fake blood smeared across her mouth. Mackenzie's parents even approved of this morbid outfit and said Mackenzie, quote, deserved some fun after the crash. It almost felt like Mackenzie was almost trying to let people know the crash had malicious intent, and she wanted to rub it into the world that she got away with her crimes. But little to her knowledge, detectives were working around the clock to figure out what really happened the night of the crash, and they would find far more than they could have ever expected. But before that, I want to give you guys a solution to some of the crimes in my videos. A way to prevent yourself from getting into dangerous situations with strangers. And that's by using our sponsor of this video, Lifeguard. The Safe Key is a keychain alarm that helps scare off attackers and alert people nearby. By pulling the pin, the Safe Key lets out a 130 decibel sound reaching 2 miles in the direction the safe key is pointed, making the sound reach further and for longer than any human is able to. And because of how relevant this product was to my videos, I decided to strike a deal with Lifeguard for you guys. So the first 500 people that click the link in the description and order an alarm get 50% off. That's $23 per SOS alarm. So simply click the link in the description, and if you're early, get it for half the price. And of course,
so what, when you snatch that motherfucker, it be in your hand going off? Because what if you drop that bitch? It's just going to be laying there and you're going to be in somebody's trunk driving down the street.
Of course, thank you Lifeguard for helping protect my view. Solve this case. It's critical for detectives to understand exactly what happened leading up to the crash. Luckily for them, Davion's phone was connected to a safety app called Life 360, which allows friends and family of Davion to track where he is at all times.
I just want to show you.
Oh no, explain it.
So this is when they were going down Progress Drive, and then you know how there was like tire tracks before it, like on that side grass. So that's the sign.
That's when it hits the sign.
And then that's where she curved exactly right on.
Gotcha.
Missed those 2 rocks and went right into the sign, the side of it. But I'm just confused on how the back of the sign was messed up. But she went right into that wall.
Right.
No, so you can see like the hard braking was right at the wall, and then her high speed
was after the hard brake.
Was 90 miles per hour.
Wow. So it said it's a recording. Does that play? So I mean, what does it mean? Or just screenshots?
It's just a tracker. Yeah, it's like my parents have me in a circle so they can see where I go, and it just follows you wherever you go.
And Davion had us in it.
You can send the screenshots right to the email, and I'll get them all to the detective.
So I spoke to friends that were at the party. I wasn't personally there. I thought that they might have been on psychedelics. Kenzie was the driver, and they said that she took a nap. But if you know psychedelics, that's like a 8-hour to 12-hour. Like,
you cannot sleep.
Yeah, you cannot sleep.
Yeah, you can't sleep off that shit.
You can see the exact time they left the house. I don't know.
That's mine. So you can just send everything right there.
All right.
In addition to this information, the car's black box recorded the gas pedal was pressed down to its fullest extent while driving towards the building. Another one of Dominic's friends was connected to Life 360 and had a very clear opinion.
What I found out about shrooms, like the beginning, when you feel tired, that just mean that shit finna kick in. When you get the I don't feel these motherfuckers. That mean them motherfuckers is just sitting there marinating, boiling. I think I'm finna take me a nap, y'all. And then out of nowhere, shit hands and shit. So you start feeling funny.
What he thought this evidence could be interpreted as.
To me, right here, if you looked at the tracks and you guys probably have pictures of them, it looks like the person in the front seat tried to turn the wheel because of the fact they were going to go straight into a wall. And it doesn't say she heart broke once. It was 90 miles per hour down that whole road. And I also think because of Kenzie's and Dominic's history, that they were fighting, I think Davion went on his phone to distract himself from the fighting. Although they were on drugs, they can also still be fighting with being on drugs.
It could have just been like a careless mistake. Like I don't think Kenzie, even if she was like had road rage, if she was arguing, I don't think her intention was to kill two people no matter what.
However, while this evidence is useful and certainly adds suspicion, it doesn't fully reveal Mackenzie's intentions leading up to the crash. Detectives are still uncertain whether or not this was truly an accident or if something much worse was in play. This is when police conduct a series of interviews with Dominic and Mackenzie's closest friends and family to see what their opinions are and if they have any additional evidence to help the case. And they would find much more than they had anticipated.
You understand, you're not under arrest.
Yeah.
You walk out anytime you want. We have approximately 10 questions that we wanted to ask you. And so, how long were you guys in a relationship, you and her?
Well, we were all friends in a friend group at first. I ended up dating her for a little bit, like probably over the summer. I was only
told you
dating
she
her
used
for
to
probably
hang out,
like a
get
month
passed
and a half
around,
or
you know what
like
I'm
2
saying?
months. And then me and Dom found out that she was cheating on us basically, but it wasn't like anything official, so it wasn't no hard feelings like with whatever happened. I just kind of was like, after me and Dom found out about that, we didn't have no problems with each other and nothing, but like they were on and off, and I kept on talking to her still while they were on and off because we were all still in the friend group and stuff. So, and then we kind of just like stopped being intimate, you know what I'm saying, and we're just friends.
So, describe the relationship. What was she like as your girlfriend?
Like, I didn't really have much with her relationship-wise because we didn't date that long, but like friend-wise, like she was crazy. Like
she like mentally just not all there? I mean,
yeah, I don't think she's just mentally all there. Like I personally feel like she was trying to kill herself in that crash, and she failed on doing so.
Why did Dom put up with this? Do you know?
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him. She has told people that she's put a spell on him so that he couldn't break up with her. That she had like grabbed a piece of his hair, and that she had a doll in her room for Dom, and that she had literally put a spell on him. But she would tell everyone. And, like, she truly believed in that kind of stuff, and she also uses the pendulum, I know too, to try to get answers. She tries to use it now to talk to Dom.
Oh yeah, that bitch was nuts. She definitely did it. And she was off them shrooms too, just trying to trying to talk to them demon gods. Put that motherfucker. That's why you don't be eating that red sauce. She got his ass. Put that voodoo spell on his ass. He couldn't leave her alone. Damn. See what love do? When love don't got respect behind it, it drive you crazy and make you kill yourself and kill somebody.
Do you think Mackenzie has it in her to drive a car into a wall? I mean, if you guys speculate that she did it on purpose, do you think she has it in her?
I feel like if she thinks that she can just drive the car into the wall and not feel nothing, you know, like I feel like the only reason she survived is because of how small she is. Like, I feel like she got insanely lucky, but at the same time not lucky to have survived that because it's like she killed 2 people if that was what she was trying to do. But it's like I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crash the car into the wall.
Next, police interview Angelo Russo, the older brother to Dominic. Angelo was one of the closest people to Dom and would give everything police need to know about Dominic and Mackenzie's relationship.
You mentioned that anytime Dom would kind of want to break up with her, she kind of would go crazy. Describe crazy, like what kind of crazy?
Like there is times where she called Dom and said, if you break up with me, I'm going to word for word.
What do you think happened that night?
I think,
yeah,
off of what I know and off my assumptions, Dom tried to break up with her multiple times, even in July. It kept not like working out, whatever. They kept making back up. Kenzie's known to be the kind of person that she's let us know she will never let go of Dom. And if she has to let go of Dom, she will not go on living herself. She's pretty much let that.
I ain't gonna lie. You called me talking about, yeah, I want to leave you. You leave me. I'm killing myself. It'll be a dead motherfucker. It'll be a one less person in your family. I'm telling you, bitch, you gonna kill yourself. Fuck around with me. If I want to leave, I want to leave. And if you just be like, I'm gonna kill myself if I leave, I bet you won't. That's why I come. I bet you won't. I ain't gonna text that. But in my head, you ain't gonna kill yourself for real. And if you do, that's on you and your family. You and your kids if you got them. Like, why would you do that? I'm gonna feel a little sad, but not enough. What the fuck?
You're going 94 miles an hour.
Crazy.
You don't have a very fast car to begin with. You were stomping that gas pretty much that whole entire time. There's no brake marks on the street at all. Even before the hit, you would think that some type of instinct would kick in. You'd slam on the brakes. But to my knowledge, she went straight into it. To me, it seems like they were in a fight. I think that she took it upon herself to purposely crash into that wall. I think that he must have been trying to talk her down the whole time. They swerved off to the right at the end. I think he might have grabbed the wheel towards the end of it, maybe trying to spin him or something. Who knows? She could have been bear hugging it. I don't know. They're hitting bumps too. They're going 90. He could have not, like, I don't know what's going through his head.
Right.
You know?
As more friends and family speak to police, there's a picture building of a toxic relationship that could have ended several times over if it wasn't for Mackenzie's threatening behavior. Mackenzie's actions after the crash were also of concern to police. On August 6th, only a week after the incident, police find themselves back at her doorstep after reports of a disturbance where Mackenzie's father makes a shocking confession.
Sarge, I want to ask you first about August 6th. If you recall, that's the day you guys were dispatched to Mackenzie Sharilla's room. Can you tell me about that day?
So we were dispatched up to the room for a disturbance. Once we arrived up on the room, she was upset with her dad. We asked the dad to step out and we're trying to calm him down, and he's like, you guys probably know who I am. At one point in the conversation, he's like, I feel like my daughter needs a psych evaluation. And he's like, because she's not, thinking clearly and word for word what he said. I don't recall every word that he said. He was pretty hysterical. He was pretty upset. She was upset with her dad because, she wanted to leave to go to the funerals.
Mackenzie got mad because she couldn't go to Dominic's funeral, even though she's made a shrine dedicated to Dominic, posts constantly on his Facebook memorial page, and wears his clothing. Her dad refuses to let her go. Regardless, with so much evidence against her, police come to the conclusion that this crash had to have been deliberate, and Mackenzie is about to find herself in handcuffs and on her way to the local jail.
Where's she?
Right back there, pal.
Hi, Mackenzie. Step out for me. I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay?
Damn.
Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one off so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
She knows she did it on purpose.
Recording. Mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
Just going to jail forever. Ain't that crazy? To be 17? Legs broken and shit.
Damn right by that black mat.
I know a motherfucker that look just like that to go with my cousin. She crazy than a motherfucker.
Okay, Mackenzie, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off. I need all the jewelry and everything to come off, okay?
I can't wear any of it.
No, I need you to take it off while you're in the jail right now.
When her parents find out she's been arrested, they head straight for the station and immediately confront and fight with the officers.
But I need to speak to my daughter because you guys aren't allowed to speak to her at all. That's from the lawyer. How you guys did this on the weekend is just, look, all you do is go, hey, there's a warrant for her. We would have brought her right down here with no problem. Unbelievable. I mean, she's 18.
So the warrant was issued today, so we...
She's 18, nigga, that's grown.
From my yard watching. So, She can't take any, she's an adult, she can't take any phone calls right now. Okay, well, I still need to speak to my daughter so she understands whatever, not to say anything to you guys. Being had to roll out the whole Mass to pick up an 18-year-old girl who can hardly walk out of a hospital visit. It's just beyond me. So we follow the law, and that's what we're doing today. Then am I going to be allowed to have a 2-minute conversation with her? You cannot talk to her while she's here. Why doesn't she get a phone call? If you arrested her, why don't she get a phone call?
She was just brought in. They're going to process her. As soon as they get the time for her to make a phone call, she will be able to make a phone call.
She's a lawyer. She does have a lawyer.
She is 18 years old and she could speak that.
Yeah, but she's a dumb 18-year-old that just turned 18. Well, and these guys are going to take advantage of her. She's not allowed to speak to you guys. I'm telling you that.
Her attorney can call us.
Don't ask her any questions.
Her parents don't want Mackenzie to talk and demand a lawyer is present. Mackenzie is going to need that lawyer, as she's going to have to face the consequences of her actions in a court of law. She's tried as an adult and decides not to be tried by jury, leaving her fate to a judge. Despite the defense's claims that she lost consciousness, the evidence against her proves this claim was a lie, and the prosecution believes she crashed the car as an easy way out of the relationship. The judge agreed, and on August 14th, 2023, Mackenzie's fate was finally sealed.
This is the type of evidence you can never unsee. You can never forget.
Damn, just to hear them words from the judge, you know it's done.
And tragic. As you review that exhibit, you know that you are watching the oncoming deaths of 2 people.
You can't even cry because you know you did it on
Exhibit
purpose.
802 crystallizes the deadly decision-making of the defendant. She morphs from a responsible driver to literal hell on wheels as she makes her way down the street. The mission was death. Mackenzie alone decided to push the pedal to the floor and demand the ultimate speed of that vehicle to 90 to 100 miles per hour. Mackenzie decided death was the ultimate goal that day, and she alone made that decision for Dominic and Davion, and she continuously acted in a manner to achieve her purpose.
Yeah, but you're crazy.
In the early morning hours of July 31st, 2022, her purpose was to kill Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan. Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful. This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
On August 14th, Mackenzie was found guilty.
That's the face of a murderer that get caught, and you thought you weren't gonna get caught because you did some stupid shit. You wasn't even trying to like defend yourself or nothing like that. You just straight out try to kill everybody and yourself, and it didn't work. Now you fighting a double murder, crying and shit. Oh hey. That's just something you gotta live with, bitch, cause you laid that bed, you made that bed. So you gotta live with that. I'm sorry.
On 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools. She's facing 15 years to life and is currently being held in the Ohio Reformatory for Women. Her first opportunity for parole will come.
That bitch best. She look like she good for jail though. They gonna fuck her. Why jail look good on her? Like when she was in the court, it was like, ugh. But right there, it's like, okay. That mean that bitch is crazy. That's a crazy motherfucker. She had a better chance trying to play the crazy card instead of just like coming in there, oh, okay, I didn't do it. Like, we know you did it, but play the crazy card. And then, you know, we'll figure something out for you. Might make it a little easier. Because you would have got away. Even like your friends and your family and all them was saying you was crazy. You would have got away with it. Oh, me. You wouldn't have got away as in like freely walk around in the world, but you would have been better in jail. But look though, y'all see that Lamb 22? Look. Hiccup. Yes, sirski. That motherfucker there. Every video. Peace, chicken grease, nigga. Brush your teeth and don't forget to wash your ass. I'm out. I'm gone.